Hey you guys, I wanted to make a video about the Virgo new moon. So I actually wanted to let this new moon pass. It's not that I don't like to celebrate new moons or anything like that. It's just sometimes, even for full moons, sometimes I just don't really feel like doing magic. Sometimes I don't really feel like doing spells. I just just let the day pass by as if it's a normal day. Usually these days when I decide to do rituals for full moons and new moons, usually for my clients, not so much for myself, but for like the Pisces full moon, I just I just do a thankful ritual. I don't really do a ritual to gain anything. I feel like I'm pretty happy and content with my life as it is, and I just want to thank I guess the universe for blessing me, and I guess hopefully blessing those around me, and so on and so forth. So I wanted to make a new moon in Virgo ritual. So I had a dream last night. I had a few dreams actually, and I don't really want to go into the specifics. It's kind of personal. It involves people in my life. But it was a fun dream. It was really really fun. And one thing I want to want to talk about. What was important about my dream was, oh, by the way, my fiance is playing Fallout, so you'll hear him in the background. I don't mind it. I like his company when I do my videos and stuff like that. So I had a dream about the new moon, and for some reason I really didn't feel this moon that much as it was approaching. Usually I can feel the moon phases. This one was kind of silent for me, and I just thought I was just gonna let it pass me by. But then it occurred in my dream. Like I saw, and it was a full moon, which was weird. But I feel like I went to the spiritual realm. I went into the spirit world this time, and I felt Virgo. Like I actually, if Virgo was a person, like it's a woman, and it's like she's like a female. I mean, it could be Virgo's associated with Persephone and a few other deities that I can't think of right now. I'll just lose my train of thought. But she's a feminine energy. I mean, it is a feminine element, a feminine zodiac sign, but it really felt like there was a female deity in my dreams. And it was, I felt like she wanted me to tell you guys a few things that what to expect for the rest of this Virgo season. So in my dream, it was a full moon. It wasn't a new moon. It was a full moon, and it said it was the full moon in Pisces, which is weird because I had a dream during the full moon in Pisces, but it was just something very topsy turvy about that dream. But only thing that I can say, when I woke up, I felt so good about myself. I decided to put on makeup. I decided to like do my hair, and I did a little quick reading before I started the video. I'm like, what did you want me to know, Queen Virgo? What did you want me to tell these folks? And I realized, so it's going to make you laugh, the cards that I pulled. So yeah, I woke up feeling empowered. I woke up feeling like, nothing's going to bother me today. I felt the nature of Virgo. I have my Virgo mother. I've kind of felt her energy a lot this morning too. Me and my mom are very connected to one another. Her birthday passed already. Today's actually my sister's significant other's birthday. Happy birthday, Mike. And I just woke up just feeling magnificent. I feel like a goddess. I feel like a queen. And I realized the deity might have appeared to me in a dream, and I was just in her realm. you know like for instance, part of the dream, when it was nighttime, it was actually daytime. Instead of the sun, it was the moon. And it was just topsy-turvy, and I'll get to that in a second. So the first card that I pulled for the new moon in Virgo, I have it with me. I'm actually going to show a picture towards the end of the video in case it's not very clear, but I got the Ace of Pentacles. That's a very that's a very great card to have, especially for Virgos. I have the Four of Pentacles. Hold on, let me hold this correctly. The Four of Pentacles. Like, it's just a Pentacles. Pentacles represent the Earth sign. It represents Earth and materials and success and everything that's physical. And then the last of my tarot deck that I pulled was the moon. How eerie is that? That's exactly what I felt. Not because it's just the moon. I just feel like the effects of Virgo shining through the moon. Like, the moon is in, is in the Virgo constellation. It's not reflecting. It's in the Virgo constellation. And I felt the mysteries and the shadow self of a Virgo. And I feel like the shadow self of every Virgo is Pisces. I just felt so much of Pisces energy in that dream, just like the world of, Neptune, the world of illusions. And it's, so in a weird way, I guess because it's in Virgo, the moon, I think it's the darkness is reflecting the Pisces that's on the other side. So, the moon tarot deck represents Pisces, time zone. So, and then the last card, for love, I pulled this. New love. It's this there's something very special about this Virgo moon. Maybe I don't usually pay attention to certain moons as they pass through in my life. I usually just highlight whatever I feel. And maybe usually whenever the moon is in Virgo, I probably just tend to have missed it over the years. But today I feel it. And I believe right now the new moon is at 0% exactly, and I just feel radiant. I can't explain it. I really wish that I could. But for you, what I feel with the Ace of Pentacles for me and for those out there, just to pass this along, is that opportunity. If you haven't already came across something new in your life, a new opportunity in your life, you will soon, very, very soon. Ace, in my readings, I feel like when I pull out an ace, it usually means something that's going to happen immediately. As far as time frame, it's something that's going to happen immediately. Ace of Pentacles represents opportunities, maybe a new job, new financial opportunity, like, just all, for relationships, there's going to be like a new something physical, some like a new sensation, like, you guys gonna feel a certain new sexual energy towards one another, because Pentacles represents earth in the physical and sensation. And just I don't know, every time I look at this card, I just feel like something new is approaching. So new moons obviously are about new beginnings. Full moons, I feel like, is the best time for spell work when you want to manifest something. What I like to do is, like, I like to start a spell on the new moon, and I feel like once the full moon comes, that's when that spell manifests itself. That's when it definitely takes effect in such a strong motion. But yes, the new moon usually represents new beginnings, new changes. If you want to start over, you want something new in your life, if you want to cleanse yourself, I feel like this is a great time for a spiritual bath if you haven't already taken one. So, I'm gonna make this video brief. I know I tried before to make other videos before I just decided to delete it, because they're almost an hour long, and I feel like no one got time for that. So I want to keep it just short and simple if I can. So the Four of Pentacles, this represents Virgo so much. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can mean more than one thing. With the other tarot deck, I feel it's the standard tarot deck. It's a guy who's clenching onto four pentacles. One is on top of his head, but this one is like Mr. Moneybags. Whenever I see this, I always feel like, okay, this is definitely talking about money issues, or someone you feel like, the man. Look at him, like, it's just so sinister how they made my Four of Pentacles, and it's telling me, security. It's a kind of a double meaning from what I feel here. It's either meaning that you had, like, that new opportunity that you're getting, or the opportunity that has already passed you by, that you acquired. You're gonna want to keep it. You're gonna want to do everything you can to make sure everything goes perfectly. You're gonna hold on tight and maybe a little, become a little bit frugal. And honestly, I don't get a bad feeling from it when I look at the Four of Pentacles. I definitely represent security. If you're having security issues, emotionally as well, and mentally, instead of just physically, if you're feeling insecure, it's telling you don't anymore. You're fabulous. But what I'm feeling, what it's trying to tell me is that, I don't, every time I look at the Four of Pentacles, I always feel like, someone who's holding on tight to something that they kind of need to let go. In this picture, it's not so much, but from what I know about the Four of Pentacles, just the energy that it gives me, it's just like, let go. Let go of all those things that bind you. it's kind of like the devil card, but a little bit different. Like, I sense attachment. All those attachments that, that you're feeling right now. I mean, Virgo, Virgo energy kind of, gives you that need for security, don't leave things to chance, but that the Virgo goddess that I felt in my dream, that Virgo energy that I felt is basically telling me that, there is more to Virgos than what astrology likes to tell you. I feel like she's free. Inside every Virgo is a Persephone. And like just that innocent part of you, that little fear that of the world, and you just, you're out there in this giant big world trying to maintain some part of your innocence, or maybe you don't want to be innocent anymore. You want to be like, Lindsay Lohan or Miley Cyrus right after they get out of Disney. You're gonna make some sexual videos. You're like, I'm not this Disney princess anymore. Like, no, I get that. I feel like there's such a sexual energy to Virgo, just that goddess. Like, she's just fabulous. And I wish I had more words for it to describe, Virgo, this Virgo feeling that I'm feeling. It's beautiful, and it's powerful, and it's divine. There's so much. So I feel like all those attachments, all that need, all that control that you have in all areas of your life, you need to let it go. Let things flow. Let life take over, and you know find some mystery. Be spontaneous. Let just the not say let bad things happen to you, but just tune into your dark side, tune into the shadow self of you. It needs to see, embrace the shadow part of Virgo, which is being free. Not letting things bind you. Letting not no like control, no need for control. Just going out there and being you and shining, and just flaunt your ego. Be Beyonce. That's the feeling that I feel. Like a feeling that I feel. Oh my god. But anyway, I'm gonna jump straight into the Moon card. And the Moon card, if any of you guys have been having dreams during this Virgo season, you're not the only ones. I feel like a lot of Virgos in them, a lot of my Virgo clients, or a lot of Virgos in my family and friends, they're having some very vivid dreams, and I feel like it's a spiritual calling. And the moon. So the moon, the card, the moon, it usually represents illusions. What you see isn't actually what's happening. When I look at it, I feel like, it's just the other world. You go into the other side of reality. Pisces, which is what the moon, this tarot deck represents, is Pisces. And, its ruler is Neptune. So there's a lot of heavy Neptune energy in this deck. I mean, in the moon card. And the Neptune is just like another, it's like the shadow self of the earth. It's a shadow realm. It's more like, I want to say the spirit world, but it's a lot more topsy-turvy than that. Like the laws of nature doesn't apply here. It's very different, but it's still ever so present and still ever so true. And I feel like in this Virgo season, it's challenging you to bring some Pisces energy into it. Just be dreamy. Tune into your inner self. There is, what Pisces, I feel like it's the last sign of the zodiac. And it's like the old man. The older, not old man, but it's the older, the extended part of the golden years, where you're about to die, and all those things that you thought you cared about while you were alive, you just don't give a fuck about anymore. You just don't give a shit about it anymore. You are facing something new very, very soon, a new beginning. Something is going to die before something new will happen. And I feel like this is just an ascension here. When I look at this card, when in reverse, you're about to go somewhere else, something that's completely different from what it's like a new birth. And that's all that I feel. I felt that in my dream. I felt that when I woke up this morning, and I feel it now as the moon is at its I guess newest. I don't want to say fullest, at its newest, at its darkest. And it's reflecting Pisces. So, I feel like I'm going to hate myself if I don't say all the things that I'm feeling about, get it all out. But that's kind of all that I have right now. So, that just enjoy this divine energy. If you're doing your rituals today, my little witches out there, If you're, want to go to your favorite psychic or go to your favorite root worker or Wiccan or whoever you go to do spells for you, I suggest you do it now because you're going to have such a pleasant surprise. And I feel if you're going to come to a witch or a root worker in for attachment reasons, I want my ex to come back, don't do it, because I feel like now is a good time to reflect on yourself and what is in store for you. Let the past go. If your lover will come back to you, I would suggest seeing a psychic or a tarot reader, so they can see, what is the universe trying to tell me? What is God, or what is the divine, or what is the gods are trying to tell me about this person that I'm longing for? Is this person ever going to come back? And let that psychic let you know, hopefully they're a good psychic, let you know, this person is probably going to come back, and a new beginning may arise. The old relationships you're seeking for will never come back. Even if you're with this person again, it'll never be the same ever again. You're shedding your new skin. So embrace this new moon. If you're looking to change jobs, or if you're looking like it's trying, I don't know. I feel like it will just fall on your, whatever is happening is going to fall on your lap. Whatever you worked hard towards, it's finally going to present itself in such a way that you couldn't even imagine. So embrace these new beginnings. Embrace the reflection of reality, the mirror realm, the opposite of what you're used to, because you will find another piece of your soul there. Enjoy Virgo season while it lasts. Enjoy the Virgo divine, the Virgo, I'm trying to think of the word, the the Virgo majestic feeling that is out there, that energy. I'm so terrible with words. I really wish that I could have thought of something better than that. But I look good. I love the way that I look. I'm just embracing this Virgo that I feel. So I hope you enjoyed this. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh shoot, I forgot the new love. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so new love. I feel like, new love is on the horizon for all of you, who, for everybody out there, for Virgo season, maybe even going into Libra season, the zodiac sign of love and relationships. So, new love. Right now, Venus is in Scorpio, and I feel like that hidden sexual energy of Scorpio, with Venus in there, it's so sexual. I love when Venus is in Scorpio. Because I always feel wherever Venus goes, that's my planet, and it's in Scorpio. I think I'm not sure if it's in Scorpio right now, but it definitely will be there some point today, and it's just going to embrace the deep waters of Scorpio, the deep emotions of Scorpios, playing, the cat and mouse game. Venus loves to play. Venus loves new experiences, and Scorpio has so much it wants to show it. I feel like this new love that my deck is trying to tell me, what Virgo was trying to show you, is, just a playful new energy will come into your new, your relationships that are going to come to you. Or if you already are in a relationship, I feel like you're going to get a little playful with one another. It's just going to feel like you're going to feel that spark, that Ace of Pentacles. You're going to feel that spark in your relationship. You're going to see something that in this person that you didn't see before, and you're going to want to explore those deep waters even further. So I don't really want to go into that card too much because I'm really trying to keep this video short. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you feel like if you felt you got different messages from my readings, from the tarot decks that I pulled, leave in the comments below, and I'm always open to new interpretations. In my first video, the other video all about Virgos, I will be trying to post a video every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you guys again. So enjoy your new moon.